Oh my goodness. Do you know where we are? We're back at Knott's Berry Farm. Okay, I'm only doing that just because I'm right in front of the blacksmith. Well, right across the street from the blacksmith, and right where these people are sitting, if you go up to the door right there, you can actually see an R with a couple stars next to it. That's the Random Land R for Justin Scard. But yeah, he's not here. I love watching his videos. It's very funny. But anyway, I'll try to zoom in so you can see. There you go. You can kind of see it. Anyway, we've been at Knott's Berry Farm for the day. Now it's nighttime. Now I finally started my vlog. But I'll tell you a little bit about it. So I'm the type of person who likes to get to the park. Like if I'm going to a theme park that I don't usually go to, or I don't have an annual pass to, I like to really maximize my day, and so I want to get there at Rope Drop. Get there at Rope Drop and spend the entire day from open to close at that park. But we weren't able to do that today. We got to Buena Park at about like 9:20ish. Because my sister, she had to be the one to drive. I would have gotten here way sooner. I also woke up an hour and a half before she did because I was ready to be here by Rope Drop. But anyway, we got to Buena Park at about 9:20ish, and we didn't get into the park until 9:50 because of just how bad the traffic was outside of the park coming in. Excuse me. It's the day after Christmas. I kind of expected it. And it has been packed. It has been packed and crazy, so bad to the point where by the time it was like almost noon. Actually, I think it was already noon. It was almost like, yeah, it was about noon. We had only been on 2 rides. It was Pony Express, and then which was the first one that we hit. We spent like 45 minutes in line just for that in the morning, and then I don't remember the other ride that we went on right after that. So within a span of 2 hours, we had only hit 2 rides. So we decided to get the fast lane, which I got my bracelet right here. We decided to get fast lane. And then we started hitting a whole bunch of rides. It wasn't as quick, but yeah, we've still been waiting a while even with the fast lane. But we've been able to hit more rides than at the pace that we were going. Right now, the average wait time for rides and attractions is about 90 minutes. Yeah, everywhere, every ride, even the Calico Mine Train, which growing up it never had a line, but again, this is the day after Christmas, everybody wants to go. But it's been a while since I've been to Knott's. It has been since 8th grade. Since 8th grade. I'm a sophomore in college right now, and it's been since my 8th grade year that I went to Knott's. Last time I went was for a field trip where it was a field trip to teach us all about physics. And I'm one of those people who loves theme parks and loves roller coasters. There's stuff I already knew, but it was cool to kind of relearn it and then watch other people learn it. That's still a fun part. But yeah, let me go over to the train. But here's the train, that's what I'm talking about. But it was one of those trips where like you didn't really control what you were doing in the day, you just did everything. And that has been the most recent time that I had been to Knott's until today. So I was 13 at the time, I'm 19 now. It's been, that year I was 13 turning 14, so 5 years. about 5.5, and I'm back at Knott's, and it's a lot of the places that I'm going to, like, within the park. It's very nostalgic. I could recall a whole bunch of stories of when I would come every year. My mom would get Knott's tickets through work, and she'd come with her coworkers, and then they'd all bring their kids, and we would all hang out in Camp Snoopy, and we'd walk around, and we wouldn't go on any of the big roller coasters. We weren't big enough at the time, but yeah, it's kind of been a blast of the past right now. In the morning, it may have been more enjoyable if we had gotten the fast lane before coming in, because it's just been really crowded, really bad crowded. I think they have to be at capacity, because just about everything today has been 90 minutes plus for regular standby. So that's for even little rides, you know. But we paid like, what, I think it was like $90 for the admission to get into the park, and then an extra $100 for the fast lane, which thankfully it is still cheaper than paying for a single day general admission Disneyland ticket. But like, it's also been $100 is pretty steep for a fast pass for the fast lane. But anyway, it's what it is. Been able to get on more rides than we had been. But one thing that has certainly changed from the time I was 13 to the time I was 19 is that I don't know what it is about Knott's, but it's not built for really big, bulky football player sized people like me. Because all the rides that I grew up with, which is like Silver Bullet, and there's a cat and mouse coaster over there. It wasn't built for big people in mind. It was built for probably kids and probably for people of a smaller stature. See, I'm significantly taller now than I was when I was 13, even though I was pretty tall for my age at 13. And then even now, I'm much taller, much broader in my shoulders, just a much bigger guy. And some of the rides, man, the ride vehicle seats are just not built for people my size. That's where Disneyland kind of has me beat. Even though Disneyland is built for kids and for people of a smaller stature, it's a little better at Disneyland. But we just got off the cat and mouse coaster, and there's a lap bar that you have to pull down, and then there's also another bar that kind of holds your legs in place. Well, I couldn't get my lap bar all the way down because the bar at my legs was pressing into my legs, and it was physically I could not pull the bar down. It hurt my legs. And so then I finally, they unlocked it. I readjusted how I was sitting. I was trying to sit up straight, and then put the lap bar down. Finally clicked into place, and then it's like pushing everything in, and it's just, it wasn't very comfortable. But yeah, I don't know if anybody from Knott's, any executives at Cedar Point, or anybody would care if they saw this, but that's just one complaint. But otherwise, just walking around Ghost Town is pretty cool. It's just nice to just walk Ghost Town, just walk the streets, and there are some other rides that are fine, you're just chill. But yeah, it's been nice to come back. I don't think I'll be coming back for a while, though, if that makes sense. but my experiences will differ from yours. I also came at a day where a lot of people wanted to come because it's the day after Christmas, so the crowd experience could be totally different, but go at your own risk, you know. Do whatever you want. You guys taking my picture? But it has been fun, but just a lot of things went wrong early in the morning. But hey, we're still able to enjoy our day. We're gonna try and hit a couple other rides, so stay tuned for some more stuff that will pop up. The ride is currently down. This ride is currently down right now, but there's a new version of Knott's Berry Tales. There was originally a ride opened in like 1974, I think, called Knott's Berry Tales. It was made by Disney Imagineer Rolly Crump when he was hired by Knott's to come and build a dark ride. I don't really know the story of it. I was just kind of skimming through, in the Knott's Berry Farm section of the Rolly Crump Jeff Heimbach book called It's a Cute Story. It's called It's Kind of a Cute Story. But that section was chapter 17. I'm still only in like chapter 10. But he talks about building the ride. But check this. That is amazing. Gotta follow my sister right here in the plaid, but the ride is currently down right now. I was gonna try and get on-ride footage of it, but we'll hit that a little bit later. So stay tuned, and I hope you enjoy. Now I figured since it's nighttime, you guys would probably want to see all of this. This is hang time, and no, I'm not gonna get on it because I mean, just take a look. Yeah, no, not even with a vertical lift hill. No, not doing that. Here we go. Yeah. It's not even going upside down that bothers me. It is just how high up it is. It's just, as you can see, that lift hill from the freeway, but we just got off of the cat and mouse ride. Accelerator is closed today. But yeah, we, ever since we upgraded to the, lightning, well, I call it like fast pass lightning lane. The what is it called? The fast lane. Got the wristband here, but ever since we upgraded to the fast lane today, we've actually been able to hit rides. The longest wait time that we've had was probably, it was like almost 2 hours for like, it wasn't Pony Express, it was Pony Express was about an hour, but we've still been hitting long wait times even with the fast lane, but yeah, it's been a whole thing. Anyway, so we are on our way over to Knott's Berry Tales, which was originally a ride from the 70s that was made by Rolly Crump. The Disney Imagineer helped design Small World. So we're heading over there. They kind of, I guess, revived it. And we're heading over there right now. Alright, this is a little out of order, but this is right after filming the intro, the whole 10-minute intro, but I figured you guys would want to see this. This is, look at that. There's also something going on at the stage over here. That stage moved. That stage used to face out towards Johnny Rockets over there, but Calico Mine Train. This one includes a reference to Mine Train Through Nature's Wonderland at Disneyland with the Rainbow Caverns. So we're gonna try and get in on the ride. Excuse me, sorry. We're gonna try and get in on the ride, but check this out, man. Heck yeah. Much bigger inside than it is on the outside, so we're trying to find the fast lane. Over there, that's Silver Bullet, excuse me, Silver Bullet, and then that big flash is the log ride. It's the typical log flume ride with really creepy animatronics. I mean, the Mine Train also has creepy animatronics inside, but randomly, there's all of this, and then there's randomly a Panda Express. So, we're going up through the exit. But check this out. It's not pretty, man. Look at that, man. Alright, see you on the ride. And here we are pulling out of the station. Wave to people in line, they were waving back. Cinnamon Man, creepy.
Sundries and kitchenware. No thanks. I'll take the stairs. Just up ahead is the pride of the Calico Mine, the famous Glory Hole. Woo! There's gold in them there hills, and we aim to put that gold in these here pockets.
One second, folks, you guys can take as many pictures as you like. Just make sure that that flash is turned off for the safety of yourself and all those around you. Thank you.
They tell you you can catch a lot of fish in these here underground lagoons by using your pan. But I don't think any of these fellas ever caught one. I wonder why.
Now, y'all can't be too careful in this here mine, folks. Remember, one stray spark and we'll all get lost.
We're down at the 3,000-foot level now, and that's mighty deep. It's heavy for square foot timber like we're using here to shore up the bank. here. Hey, driver, how about shedding a little light on the subject?
Here's that reference.
Wow, wait! What a sight! Just look at all them formations. Stalactites and stalagmites. Them big ones must be 1,000,000 years old. Dang, will you look at that? Seldom see Slim found himself a whopper. We're at the tip top of the old glory hole now, where we dug out over $80 million worth of glorious gold. Look at that little feather, laying fetch with a keg of dynamite.
There's Knox. There's the Christmas tree.
You know, all that dynamite makes me a tad nervous. I'd much rather be out here on this rickety old trestle. And by much, I mean not much at all. So keep your hands and arms inside and don't make any sudden movements.
Alrighty, folks, please remain seated with your hands, feet, and arms inside of the train car at all times. This train will be in motion momentarily. We are just waiting on that liner just ahead of us to get that train out of our way.
Wow. The camera doesn't do it justice because it kind of blurs the image of the lights, but look. It's a great view. Ghost Rider in the distance. And then that right there is the Knott's Berry Farm Hotel.
Alrighty, folks, this train will now be in motion. Stand back, stand clear. All clear.
Now we're going into one of the newest parts of the mine. Not much to see. Some blasting away at the rocks to open up a path. Holy mackerel! They're blasting! Open that throttle, driver! Let's vamoose!
Stop that train! Accept the charges! It's too late! They're ready! Slow that train down! There's blasting ahead!
We made it out just in time, folks. That was too close for comfort. Speaking of comfort, I'm gonna head on over to the Calico Saloon for an ice-cold sarsaparilla. So come on down and tell them Powder Cake Peg sent you. So long, folks.
Alrighty, folks, please
There we
remain
go.
seated until the train comes to a fully complete stop. At that time, you guys are gonna stand on up.
And another portion in this vlog where I'm just sitting somewhere. Currently sitting, that's Sierra Sidewinder right there, the loading station right behind me. But yeah, check out this clock. That's a clock that I remember from my childhood as Vince Guaraldi plays in the background. We were in Camp Snoopy, and this store right here, you can kind of see it right there. Usually there's a little train that runs along that track right there, but the train is not running right now, kind of upsetting, but it's pretty nice. We're about to walk through Camp Snoopy and just relive old memories, but personally, I don't think this clock is as cool as the Small World clock, but it is still a pretty cool clock. And so over here is that store that has the little train. Back here used to be a roller coaster, like a little kid roller coaster. It wasn't very big at all, but over here's the stage. I think this was like there's a meet and greet over here somewhere, but it might be back there, but that's that stage. But there was a little roller coaster back that way. It was super fun if you were a kid. Nice bells. The little girl's running with her stroller, pushing her own stroller like my sister used to do. And then over here is the little plane ride, which is kind of like Dumbo but smaller. This was always really fun to come to at night. Yeah, that's right. There used to be a skateboard ride over here that we'd ride it back. It would just kind of go back and forth. This is cool. Some restaurant in here looks like. But like, look at all of this.
Wow, we've been on 3 rides so far. 3 rides?
A lot of people, days almost over. It's like 2.5 hours until the day finally ends, and you hear that people saying that it took them like all day to ride like 7 rides. Those kids are just saying that they rode 3 rides. Don't know how long they've been in the park, but like that's the type of day it has been. It has been a mess today, just crowdage wise. It's just, yeah. Fun to look at over here. This, hold on to Linus's blankie. Remember that for sure. I've since outgrown that, right? But I like looking at this over here. Here's Woodstock's bird bath.
Yeah, I don't feel like anything
Look at all of that. Just continues to go on and on and on, all the way back there. Back there is the tugboat, isn't it? What used to be a tugboat, we grew up with it as a raft, like a little raft ride. Or not, we grew up with it as a tugboat. It has become a raft ride. Very peaceful to look at that. But yeah, looking at all of this, it's kind of coming back to me. Montezuma's Revenge used to be right there. But Montezuma's Revenge sadly is being taken out. Rode on it a couple times at least, but yeah, this is Camp Snoopy. I always remember this being really fun. This kind of reminded me of Pirate's Lair at Disneyland on Tom Sawyer Island, going through there. But it's just fun to look at waterfalls, shrubbery like this, so. And the rock work. Alright, we just got off of Ghost Rider for the second time today. And the park is now closed. It is 10:27 p.m. And once again, walking through Ghost Town. I like Ghost Town. I like spending time over here. Quick rundown of what we did. So today we rode Pony Express was the first ride. Then we hit the rapids. Then we went and got our fast pass thing. What is it called? Fast lane? Yeah. We got our fast lanes. That was at like noon. And afterwards we managed to hit a bunch of rides. We still waited like 30 to 40 minutes in line, but at least it was better than the 2.5 hour waits for the standby. But yeah, what all did we hit? We hit Ghost Rider. We just rode Ghost Rider again, so we hit that twice. We also hit Pony Express again. What else? We even hit Silver Bullet once. What else did we do? We hit the I said Rapids. We hit quite a bunch of rides. My sister rode Supreme Scream. Not for me. I will do Tower of Terror and Guardians of the Galaxy. That's because it is enclosed and I can't really gauge how high up I'm going until the window or the doors open for the picture. But yeah, that one is Guardians is probably a little easier to do for me, and it doesn't go as high up as Supreme Scream does. Like Supreme Scream is like twice the height of Guardians, probably more than that. But yeah, my sister did that. We also rode Sierra Sidewinder. That was so much fun. It had been a long time since we had been on Sidewinder, because that was just one of those that we would always ride as kids. But we hit those, and then we hit those rides. Got chicken tenders. Rode Jaguar twice. I'm sure I'm probably missing some. Oh, yeah, weird shadow on my face. It's because the light the other way. But anyway, I wanted to end this vlog here in Ghost Town, right next to the wagon camp. It's an amphitheater right here. So we weren't able to see a show here. There was something playing that was just playing. You could kind of see a little bit through the slat here. Kind of see people working on the stage over there. Oh, they disappeared. But I remember when I was younger, every time we would come, when I was younger, I'm referring to when I was like 5, 6, 7 years old, we would come, and one of our first stops was right here in Ghost Town at the Wagon Camp Amphitheater. And they had this stage show that it was like a stunt show, and there was a shootout, and there were, robbers shooting at deputies out of the window, and it was a really cool show. It was very fun to watch. At least that's what I remember of it. And you know, I don't know if they still do it here. We didn't see the show today, but this it was almost as if I was young enough to where it felt like it would have been like a fever dream. Like, oh, I imagined that. Just, I, you know, didn't actually realize it really existed. I thought I had imagined it from when I was younger. And it's weird coming back to a place that I haven't been to in 5 years. So it's starting to, like, everything kind of starts to come back to you. Like, oh, I remember when this happened. I remember this happened. All in all, it ended up being a pretty great day. But didn't start out all too great, but it became a pretty great day. And I don't think I'll be coming back for a while. At least not into the park. I will want to go and get Mrs. Knott's chicken dinner some point, and then go explore some of the shops and just the area right next to the front gate. But anyway, so thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you like the videos. Do whatever you want. And I'll see you later. Oh my goodness, do you know where we are? We're back at Knott's Berry Farm. Alright, I just had to do it.